Hello.
Yes, I can. What about
Mhm.
you?
I can hear you loud and clear. How are you today?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm really good. Thank you for asking. And can you please tell me what did you do today so far?
Today, I still doing homework for the rest of the class, and now I finished 2 out of 3 classes. So one more to go, and it's 27th that I will end all the classes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And can you please tell me what will you do tomorrow? Do you have any plans for tomorrow?
My mother will plan for me.
Your mother will?
Yeah,
Can
she
you?
gonna give homework to me. She gonna give homework to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Now we will start. Okay, we will start. I will ask you some questions. I prepared some questions that I want to speak with you. Okay, so we have. I know that you have some holidays. Okay, on usually on winter or something on or in the beginning of the autumn. How about holidays in spring? Do you have some holidays in spring?
Well, I think the 10th holiday is a holiday in spring.
What day? Can you say it one more time, please?
The 10th holiday.
National Day.
Yeah.
When is your National Day?
I think that like I don't know. It's I don't know. But yeah, I think a test holiday that is like in 27th of January to 7th
February.
of February.
hmm Okay. So what is something that your country do, or do you have any festivals during these days, or what is something that your country is doing to celebrate these days?
So this is like a event to welcome the new year. So we will have something like some lucky money or some have some firework displays,
hmm
and we can like eat a lot of food. You know that in the past that is Vietnam is still very poor.
hmm
So 10th holiday is the only time where people feel the richest because that day is the day where they eat a lot and it's also very delicious. You know that any in the past, if uh, if the parents promise that I will buy you new clothes, I will buy you anything, it's 99.95% sure it will happen in the 10th holiday. Like just wait for the 10th holiday, I will buy you new clothes or I will buy you new shoes and everything else. They all planned to happen on 10th holiday. Like that.
hmm Okay. And do you have any special things that you do with your family on this National Day? For example, in my country, we this is the unique time when we have like Easter, like I don't know, like Christmas, when we spend a lot of time with our family. So, do you have anything like this in your country that you're doing with your family?
A special thing I'm just like others with. I also think I said to you is every family do.
hmm Every holiday is every holiday is
Every
special.
family, every family in Vietnam do at that day.
hmm Okay, so every family is doing these things. Okay, very nice. And on your next holiday, what is the next holiday that will come soon? Okay, so today is 23rd May. So the next holiday, what is the next holiday in your country that is really important, for example, for your country?
Maybe the first of the first of June.
Oh, really? Oh, next week? Okay,
Yeah.
why is that important?
It's like a Children's Day.
Oh, very nice. And why Children Day? And what do you do, for example, on Children Day?
Um, it's like I don't know. I have right now that you know that I can't feel about the Children's Day anymore because it's only happened for children under 12, under 12,
Mm-hmm.
12 years or less.
And what did you
Uh,
used to do it
under
so far?
like more than 12 is considered teens, so we won't happen like in this anymore.
Okay, and can you remember what your family, what or in your school, did you ever had some celebrations about this period of time of the year? Okay, so can you remember, for example, now you are 13, 14, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so that was around 3 years ago. Can you remember what happened 3 years ago in this
No.
specific time? You
My
cannot?
yeah, I think that my memories are like kind of bad, so I can't remember. Probably I I can't remember because it was so hard.
Okay. Okay, very nice. And do you have, for example, you have younger sister? Does your family prepare something for your younger sister? She's like around 4 years or old, is that right?
Yes. Right?
Okay, so what is, do you have any plans for your sister? Do you have something that okay, that you want to celebrate with your sister, that you want to do with your sister?
I can't remember. It was very like a long time ago since the last time my parents prepared that. Probably because she was so small and celebrating this is kind of useless. So I think in the first of this year's Children's Day, my parents will probably have something, but I don't know.
Something special for her.
Yes.
And after this Children Day, okay, so do you how about other festivals that are soon that will happen? Okay, so we have 1st June. What is the next festival, or what is the next thing that is really important for you in your country? So now you mentioned the period of time between 27th January and 7th February. Now the next
Yeah.
one is 1st June. What is the next one after that?
After the 1st of June, oh wait, after the 1st of June, like I think that 2 months later, I think that July won't have any holidays. August, August either. And so September we got the 1st of September, which a national holiday is a national day where every school come back. Every school literally come back. Every school in Vietnam.
When?
Even the private school or some people who like teaching one by one, all of them can come back to work exactly at that day. That become like a traditional.
What
The
day?
first of
First.
September. First.
Yes, yes. This is the common thing that is also we are doing in our country. Okay, and for example, if first day at school is on Sunday, did you ever had this situation that do you still need to go?
No, I think that this is only for like coming back, not study yet. The next day we study.
Okay, so the next day you will study. Okay, okay. This is like a reception for the new students. For example, for the first grade, we have some special things for students who are, let's say, who are in the beginning of the learning. We are having something that can be special for them. Okay, and yes, this is something that is really nice and really good. And okay, so I ask you a lot of questions about your tradition, about your country. Now I want to ask you something. Okay, in the last week, okay, you can update me a little bit. You can tell me something about news. What is something that, for example, is important to hear about the news in your country? What type of the news people usually listen in your country?
So it's some news like about the government, about what they do, and I don't know why it makes sense that everybody watch it. The next one is like some weather, weather and the price of something, like gold price, wheat price, petrol price, and many other important things that all of come in handy when needed. Next up is some sports news about which football team won in some cups or somehow, or like some any sports that they all have news in them every day. So I think that three of the most watched news every day, and in 19 every day that is it's always having news at 7 p.m. every day in Vietnam, no matter weather or anything, there will be a news. But I know about some history thing about the news come in like 14 minutes and become very popular. I remember it the 27th of last year, 27th of July, that has been an accident that makes news happen 14 minutes later than it used to be. That becomes ridiculous. And I think that after that, this news come in every single like online news. They come in because they are most popular, the most watched news, that it becomes first. Ridiculous. It's very ridiculous. And some news that is like a surprise that everybody wants to watch it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone wants to watch this specific type of the news. Okay, and okay, I understand that they want to watch the news. Okay, and what is something that interests you, for example, that you follow on the internet, or I understand that maybe you're not following the news like the adults one. So what type of the news, or what is something that you and your generation is interested on? Okay, so what is something that you follow?
So saying that the news that like everybody wants to. Wait, can you say again?
So what type of the news do you usually follow? What is something that you, for example, you follow? What is something that interests you to follow? Something that occupies you, something. Okay, when I was your age, I used to follow news about sports because I used to like to play different types of the sports. So what type of the news? What type of the news, for example, do you follow? What is the type of the news that uh, that are really important, let's say, for you? So what type of the news do you usually follow? What is something that is really important for you?
So my most watched kinds of news is probably only one type, the weather news, because all others won't make sense for me because I'm too smart to like remember and understand those. Because of the weather aspect very important about tomorrow. Should I wear a coat or umbrella? Or should I have shoes? Or should I wear warm clothes? I think that's the thing that actually makes sense for me. All other things, I can all watch it on the internet, which is kind of useless.
Okay, so this type of the news maybe can be a little bit useless for you. Okay, and why do you think so? Why, for example, this type of the news are useless for you? Why? What is the reason?
There are a lot of reasons, but the main one is probably I was too small to remember and understand those. When there is some news about someone is fired in the government, or someone is accepted to be a new president like that. Right here, Vietnam is like having a new prime of minister. In the news, they appear everywhere. Somehow, my parents really enjoyed watching it, but I'm not. It's probably because its acts is having consequences if I either watch or not watching them. But I don't make sense. Like, why do I have to watch it? What it doesn't make sense for me. So that's why I don't watch any news about the government, about the any kind of news that belongs to that, because I couldn't understand what it was saying. It's a lot of words, complicated words that I don't even know. That is not what I'm talking about. Some others, like for example, this is a flood in another country. There's an earthquake in another country. Why would I ever want to watch it like that? In
I assume.
conclusion, yeah. In conclusion, the reason I don't like watching every other kind of news is I don't understand it, and it doesn't make sense for me.
Okay, so this type of the news, you. Okay, and what is your opinion about sports news?
Sports? I don't like sports, so again, I don't like to watch it because I don't interested in them. So watching this is like a nightmare because I don't understand anything.
Okay, and why you are okay? So this is the question that I usually ask some students. Why are you not so interested in watching or watching sports? Okay, so why this topic is like for not forbidden, but why do you don't have any interests in watching sports? Why?
I think the reason for that is I don't understand anything about the sport. You know that in football there's a lot of different things, the goalkeeper and anything else that I can't even know. So if I watch it, I won't understand what is happening in there. So watching it doesn't like help me prove anything like that. Do you know that some news, like the sports news, the government news, that is like consist uh, consisting a lot of terms which I can't even know, especially the terminology. Those kind of words, it belongs to the topics which I don't interested in. Also apply to laws. You know, there are a lot of kind of laws, and every law has its own terminology, which I can't do any. I can't remember and understand it. So all in all, there's just one reason I don't understand. That is all the answer.
Okay, and did you ever try? Okay, so you don't understand. I understand that. Okay, so some topics are not. This is something like you don't know, you don't want even to find out why something happens. Okay, so because I ask you this question because you have a really big knowledge about certain things. You're having a lot of classes, and I know that you have really nice knowledge about a lot of things. And something what is strange that someone like you, uh, like a person, you have a lot of information about certain topics. You can find out a lot of things, but did never attract you, for example, to follow something? What is your interest? What is something that you want to learn about? Is there anything that you want to learn about, something that is interesting for you in the future? Do you have any topics that are related for the future that are interesting to you?
I won't because I don't have any plans for the future just yet.
Okay, so how about sign on some college or something like this? Did you ever had something like you want to work in a different type of the areas, in the different types of the do you want to do something like this to find out something more about some other topics? Did you ever consider to do something like this to find out something more about something that is interesting for you? What is the most interesting thing that you want to do during the day? Do you have anything that you want to do during the day, something that is really interesting for you?
I think that it's gonna be either expensive or complicated. So I think I don't think about it yet. Maybe when my knowledge is widened, that I can know it.
Okay, and how about some other things? What is your biggest interest? Something that can occupy you about something. Is there anything that, for example, you have interest not in learning, not for example something I'm asking you about developing information to receive information, something that you mentioned that you watch videos, if I remember correctly, you are watching videos on TikTok, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what type of the news do you like to watch on a TikTok? What is something that you want to see on a TikTok?
The first thing I'd really like to watch is about something that called a drama in Vietnam. That is when a big circumstance is happening that is causes everyone watch divided by two teams. For example, about the uh, you know about the story about it. 14-year-old student is hit by two students. One is 16-year-old and one is 10-year-old, and his father isn't like stop them. This is a very big drama in 4 months, 2 months ago, and now it stopped being like a hit.
And
And
what happened? Okay, can
that
you?
is the wait. I think that I want to focus on the question. That is, do you know? All of the people who watch it divided into two teams. One is a boy wrong. Second is the father wrong. You don't need to understand what's happening there. But that's divided by two teams. So that's called a drama. And everyone watch and love listen to it.
Mhm.
And the next thing is like some math tricks or trick. For example, you know that everyday trick. You know that every trick, for example, that if the fridge has bad smell, what do you do? If your pencil sharpener is break, what do you do? Like that. That is everyday trick that I really want. Or some math tricks that I like immediately take the paper and try if it's true. And the surprise that it work is very entertaining.
Mhm. Okay, and let's go back on this topic that you mentioned about these boys. What can you guide me? What happened? Okay,
Okay. I think I showed you before, but I will try to show you again. Wait for me.
okay.
Okay. Sad that he is died in 21st of May.
Died.
He yeah, after two full months like lying down, he is finally lived his life in the 21st of May, just 2 days ago.
Mhm.
So I think that right now that is only like it's only show the news about what happened to the boys, not the boys itself. Wait. I actually found it. Wait. Uh, please. No, I can't find it. I literally can't find it. I can't find about the news about these points, because on all the news nowadays that don't like focus on the story. If you asked me this question about 2 months ago, I can answer, because all the news will be just that every day and every situation happened. So unfortunately, I can't show because I can't find it.
Okay, so this is one type of the news that you follow on a TikTok. And what did you mention? What is the other one that you follow? You mentioned
like like there's a math trick, some math tricks. I will show you some math trick, so you'll be surprised. If you take all the odd numbers,
okay.
consecutive odd number, and having an addition, the answer will be the square of the amount of odd number you already plus. So I can show you an example. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 is 16. Did you confirm it's true?
Just 1 moment. Yes, of course.
Okay, so there is 4 consecutive odd number here. Is 4. So 4 squared, it's 16. And 4 is the amount of numbers here. That is the trick I knew. That is, if you have multiple consecutive odd numbers starting from 1, the answer will be the square of the amount of numbers are in that addition, like that. This is another, I will show you another trick about multiplying by 11. So 27 multiplies by 11, you just the first letter, the first digits, and the last digit stay the same. So 2 and 7. And now I take 2 plus 7 is 9. So 9 in the middle. And there is this. And then 45 by multiply by 11, I can just do the same. 4, 5, and 9 in the middle, like that. What about if we combined? It's more than 10. 47 times 11. So 4 and 7 still, we still 4 and 7. 4 plus 7 is 11. So the 11. So the ones will be the middle. So 1. And the tens will replace with the hundreds. So 417 to 517. This is another trick.
Wow.
Multiply by 11. And I know about another trick, like this. 11 plus 11 is 121. 121 multiplied by 121 is 12,321. Did you confirm this true? Now I just skip.
I suppose it's true, yes?
I don't need calculator because it's a fact.
Okay.
This is a 3 trick I want to show you about the math trick and everyday trick. I'm very surprised when watching this, and that makes me very exciting.
Okay, so math. Okay, and did you ever consider, for example, to study? Okay, so I can see that you are interested in math, but did you ever consider, for example, to study something that is harder? Okay, so
No.
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 I'm asking about math. I'm asking about math. Okay, harder problems.
Problems? Like the square root. The square root.
Okay. Yes, I
The
remember.
square root is kinda hard.
Okay, and
So
what?
you know that there is like 7 must remembered equation that every grade 8 in Vietnam do. Do you know about what's A plus B all squared? What is the answer?
Can you type me the question? I couldn't understand. Can you just type me?
So you can like factorize this.
Yes, of course, of course. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so
Okay.
it's like something like this, if I remember.
Okay.
Just one moment. Something like this. Okay, so I will put like this. Just one moment. I need to find the sign. Okay, just one moment, please. Am I correct?
Wow. You are good.
Just
Yes.
one moment. Yeah, I need to fix it like this.
Wow. You are good. And what about the A? Still, what is cube? Do you know? It's cube. What can you do?
let me think. I don't want to use Google. It's not okay if you use Google. It's like oh, I probably I will be wrong, but I cannot remember.
Okay.
But probably I will be wrong. But like this. Just one moment.
Okay.
Like this? No?
Okay. You're wrong. It doesn't happen like this.
Yes. Probably. I
And
mentioned
you
that
can, like,
probably I'm wrong.
yeah. It's gonna be much more complicated.
Okay, type me, please.
So it is like it's cube. So it will be like 4 like this. So a squared plus 3 multiplied by square root by a squared and by b combined with 3 times a times b squared and plus b squared b cube. This is much more complicated, and I want to ask you one. You can factorize it by decreasing the difficulties by like this. Can you identify this?
Show me.
Putting this equation into a multiple of multiplication. So if we do a squared divided by b squared, what it will be? Factorize. Do you know about the word factorize in math?
To be honest, I am familiar. To be honest, completely, I'm familiar, but I cannot remember. To be completely honest, I cannot remember. Just let me see. A long time ago, I used to study this math a long time ago, and I think that let me see, that maybe I cannot remember all of these things.
It's actually if there's 4 more, and I already remember all of it. 7.
Okay.
Most use. You know? Factorize this thing.
No, I cannot remember. Okay.
This is the answer. You factorize it by making multiple multiplications.
Ah, now I
You see?
remember. Yes, 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 yes. Because you get something like okay, yes, this is something
Yeah.
that you need. Okay, this is the answer, the final answer, but you get something like if I understand,
Yes.
something like just one moment. Like, oh, sorry, just one moment, not this. You get something like I will type. Something like no, like this minus yes, because you have when you need to multiply everything,
Yes.
you get a b uh, just one moment, plus a b minus a b and
Yeah.
plus b squared like this, and after this
Yes. You
yes, you
yeah, plus AB and subtract AB. That's
subtract and that,
yeah,
yeah.
subtract each other, and then it happen. And all of this that can be uh, like it's this can be proved very easy.
Okay, yes, and in the end, you get like we mentioned, you get your answer, and this is
Yeah.
like this,
Wait,
just
plus? I think you're wrong. You're wrong.
where I'm wrong.
Wrong.
Okay, show me.
Yeah. Okay, so uh, we take a we take each part of the first each one of the first multiplies by each part of the second. So a is squared. A times b is plus ab. A minus b times a is minus ab, and minus b times b is minus b squared. So you're
Okay,
wrong.
yes,
Or to move the topic into sigmas is very difficult.
yeah, yes, but to be honest, completely, I forgot all of these things that were happened because a long time ago I used to study math long time ago, and as you know, we need when we are doing these certain things. Okay, so we need to practice every day. Uh, so yes, this is something that is for us. This is something that is uh, we can say it's good, but as you know, as you can see, I didn't practice for a long period of time. Okay, so I need to remember all of these things. So last time that I was doing the math problems, it was around 25 years ago.
Yes.
So, or more than
So
20
you
years
forget
ago.
is something that is really normal. So I think we would recommend like watching some not complicated math, just some simple math trick about
Mhm.
odd and even numbers and about multiplying by something, the magic of the magic of the numbers.
Yes, probably I should do something like this, but as you know, it's a quite let's say it's a quite a problem for me because I didn't practice for a long period of time, and I need to practice one more time all of these math problems. Okay, so that you are showing me, we need to practice all of these problems because everything is a practice, practice make us perfect. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty much aware of this because I
Yeah, math is complicated, and if I learn in grade 12, it's really even more.
yes,
I will learn, and right now there's a lot of different opinion. about should students study grade 10 or more. There is we have two options. One is studying fully done grade 9 is already enough knowledge to start working. Because you know that the minimum age of working in Vietnam is 16.
Really?
It's 16, but it's having some rules, obviously. And others said that in grade 10 you will learn something else. But then the last grade 9, they like having an opinion against it that it's grade 10 or more consists of complicated stuff won't need for real life.
Mm-hmm.
And this kind of true. But now the government don't act anything. So we still have to study. But you know, in China, they actually do it. By helping students to decide, they would either study grade 10, grade 11, and grade 12 and university rather than other. They have another option that is work. They will go to work, but learn how to work, learn the knowledge. So 3 years of work like that, the same as the high school, that they will have the knowledge will be good enough. That's they enough 18. They go out and they can find a work. So
Wow.
students which are good will still be good, and students which are not very good, that they still have future. Because the China is actually allow students to stop at grade 9 and start study working. I think that Vietnam should do this, but right now that is still not.
Is still not,
Yeah.
is it not possible, or?
I don't know. The government still don't act anything about this.
Mhm. Okay. Yes, and what is your opinion about students? Okay, what is your, let's say, opinion about people who are start to work as when they are 16? So what do you think about this?
Uh, so I think that 16 is already a good number.
Mhm. Okay, and
Uh,
is maybe in our country believe, I agree with you definitely that people should start, because this is we are calling this working habit. Okay, something that will help you in the future, that you start working, even though my parents used to teach us, when we used to have us, for example, summer holiday in my country, when we used to have a summer holiday. So students we usually, when we finish school, usually we used to work, for example, 2 or 3 weeks, some jobs in the field, like baking up corn or something like this. Okay, so we used to do that, and okay, we were paid about this. Okay, so they give us money. This is something that was rewarding for us. But parents teach us to work during the period of time, because you're having working habit that is preparing for your life in the future. So because I'm not familiar, I'm familiar to work any job, any job. Okay, I don't want to say doctor or something like this, but any job, for example, to work in the office, to work, for example, in the field, to work on construction site. I can do anything. I'm familiar with this because I used to work in on construction site. These jobs are really hard because you need a lot of muscles, you need a lot of strength. But I'm familiar to work any type of the job. For my
yeah.
side, it's okay. It's okay to work. And what do you think about students? Should they be paid during the period of when they are, for example, working? Should they receive some money or something like this when they are doing these jobs? So what do you think about this?
So I think that students are 16 is already good to have some easy job, and then they will learn. They will have knowledge. They will have experience,
Mhm.
and they can ready for the future.
So they can practically they can be ready for the future when they are doing this type of the jobs. Okay, and which of these jobs are most common in your country? You mentioned easy jobs. What do you mean easy jobs? What jobs are
I
easy?
think that like job doesn't require job doesn't require test or anything. You know that to study in the company you need to have like an IELTS certificate or a TOEIC or a TOEFL certificate, which took a lot of time. But some job like working in a coffee in a coffee working in a coffee in some shops. It's in some, you know about the Circle K. You know about it?
What about?
The Circle K shops, like a mini shop. You know?
No, what is it? Can you tell me?
Uh, okay, so I will send you. Okay, so this is about a shops which open 24/7 with a variety of things. It smells from snacks to vegetables to drink, it even pencils and others. With of course a good price for students. So working in some shops like that, the convenience store, to be exact, is the what I am considered easy job. Doesn't require any knowledge. You can just go in there and work.
Okay,
That
so
is, I said, easy jobs.
okay, so these jobs are okay, are easy. Okay, and what are the hardest jobs that people are doing, for example, in Vietnam? Some jobs that are really hard to do it, or hard
Like
jobs.
police, police,
Police.
yeah, firefighter, uh, and there is a job which 1,000 people go, 1,000 people try, but 50 success. So 1 against 20.
Okay, and okay, so you mentioned
Something. Uh, do you know about the frogman in Vietnam?
no. What is that?
It's considered the frogman is a very like about this is a job where you will like it's the same as the shoulders but in water. The same as shoulders but in water.
I don't understand.
Do you know that the police that they will like protect the people in the air, right?
Yes.
So the frogman that is a kind of police that they would try to keep the beach, the ocean. Vietnam has a range of ocean of 1 million square kilometers. So these people are the ones who protect it. And do you know, it's to go in here a lot, you need a lot of different things. Not shorter than 1.65 meters, not thinner than 52 kilograms, and your muscles not less than 35 kilograms. And every week you have a test. Swim 1,000 meters without making noise, and you have to like survive the waves and don't shout and stay in water in 2 minutes without going up for air, or swim 5,000 meters with don't make noise with only one breath, only
Wow.
like you want to breathe. That'd be good. And every exercise is just repeated every week in case they is needed. It's very difficult. The frogman like Vietnam, that's super difficult.
Okay, so they are
normal people like us can't do.
Okay, and you mentioned police about police. Okay, so
Yeah.
why do you think, for example, being police okay, this type of the job is dangerous? Is crime in Vietnam so hard? So
It's very difficult because you can die at any time.
Wow.
This is like playing with death. This is a job I considered that for like playing with death because it was super dangerous. You know that just like a couple of hits by a knife can make you die.
Yes.
Because of the
Yes.
police that they can sometimes have to fight against someone who have knives or all dangerous things. And then they will have to fight them with like no weapons, which make it really hard. If they survive, they would either be uh, there is something called the biologist that they considered nature people.
How?
Nature people is a I think that I will explain to you in the next class about the nature people. Next up is they would either be blind, be deaf, or be anything.
Deaf. Deaf.
Yes, or even death. Death is the thing that every police consider they will be one day. Not soon, real late. So dangerous.
Okay, so this is
And
something.
the same thing with firefighters. So they are playing with fires, which remove death.
Okay,
And
I'm
they
a.
time. Or they could even die to save people. They won't consider it. They choose to live the life. Outcome is the life of another people.
Yes, yes. I'm aware of that. That this type of the job is really dangerous. Okay, so a lot of people. Because I have a friend. He's a firefighter. He every day okay, he has some stories that are, let's say, dangerous. Okay,
Yes.
so he told us. He mentioned to me so many times that what what he what is
Like
happening.
seeing others firefighter die right in the sight is
Yeah,
something that they have to face every day.
yes.
That is, and the same with police. Seeing the police is killed by a crazy man right in front of the sight. Do you know how hard and how bloody it is? It's very ridiculous, and I see it. I would consider it to be passed out because it was so scary.
You, I completely agree with you, because these jobs you need to have a special trainings on these jobs, and you need to be extra careful, extra. I'm pretty much aware of this that you
And I
mentioned.
know another job about the police. Do you know to hear?
What?
This is not dangerous. At least it's not dangerous about the pupil, but the thing that make you feel hurt is the brain. You know that everyone, someone, if they make very big mistakes, that they can't do anything. The only thing that they can do is die. Just die. This is having consequences, having a reason. So at first, that you know what the way to make people die
No.
is shootings. Shoot guns at another people, which are like making a very huge mistake, uh, like killing people or uh, I don't know what to say, like uh, take something big or rob a bank, some that are very big, or like sell and use some illegal things.
Like drugs.
That yes, they will have to die to like receive all of the consequences that they die. And you know the police who shoot them now is changed to like sitting in an electric chair or be shot, have a shot with um, faith, the fatal medicine. But before 2001, no, before 2010, Vietnam is offer that with like make the death by shootings, and you know how hurt the brain is when seeing the people die right in front of the mind.
Yes, of course. I
We
want.
are not that, but we see people like that. That all every the people who shoot it, that they like very the brain will be destroyed because they can't imagine about we are killing a people. That job is dangerous about the brain, not the body.
Of course. I want to tell you something that you mentioned here about, okay, of course, for example, when someone kills someone, okay, this is something that is really bad, of course. And I want to tell you something. When I used to be in the army, so you have here military area. Okay, no one can enter the military area. Military area is only for soldiers. So only if, because I used to be a soldier, the only thing persons, people who are in a military area. Okay, but if someone wants to, if someone arrives on military area, guards need to kill this person. To kill. So people need to kill this person because. But if you for example shoot him and he is still alive, you will
Shoot
go.
another.
Yes, you will go. You
Shoot
will be.
another.
Yes, you will.
Shoot
You will.
right in front of the head.
Yes, but you will go. You will go to the jail if you don't didn't kill him. This is hilarious. You will go to the jail. You will not kill him, but you will go to the jail because you didn't kill him. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So. Yes, but that was the law in the army when I was young. That was the law in the army. But now, of course, now it's different. I don't know the law now, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, Khang, we have a really nice class today.
Okay.
Okay, so see you tomorrow. I wish you a nice day. Bye bye.
Okay. And I have a story to tell you tomorrow. Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
I will remind you. Bye bye.